Spanky Do Little was an African-American boy with big ideas and an even bigger imagination. Everyone in the neighborhood knew Spanky. He was the kid who'd say, "I'm gonna build the best treehouse ever," only to leave planks of wood scattered under the tree a week later. One sunny morning, Spanky told his mom, "I'm gonna write a book about a superhero who saves the world from giant robots." His mom smiled, stirring her coffee. "That's great, baby. Just make sure you finish this one, okay?" Spanky nodded eagerly. He grabbed a notebook and started writing. By lunchtime, he had written 5 pages, complete with a cool superhero named Turbo Blaze and a thrilling opening battle. But as the smell of burgers wafted through the kitchen, Spanky dropped his pen. "I'll finish later," he said, running off to eat. The next day, Spanky decided to start building a model rocket instead. He worked hard for an hour, attaching fins and painting it bright red. But when his friend Marcus came by with a new basketball, Spanky abandoned the rocket to shoot hoops. "Spanky," Marcus laughed, "we never finish anything." "I do too," Spanky argued. "I just get distracted." The pattern continued. Over the next week, Spanky started planting a garden, learning a dance routine, and even training his dog, Duke, to fetch a newspaper. But none of it ever got done. One afternoon, Spanky's grandma came over with a surprise. It was a small wooden puzzle. "Here you go, Spanky," she said. "Let's see if you can put this together." Spanky rolled his eyes. "A puzzle? That's boring." "Try it," Grandma said with a wink. "Sometimes finishing something small can feel really big." With a sigh, Spanky sat down and started working. The puzzle had 50 pieces, and at first, he thought about quitting, but Grandma's words stuck in his mind. Slowly, piece by piece, the puzzle began to take shape. An hour later, Spanky placed the final piece. He jumped up, grinning. "I did it, Grandma. I finished." Grandma clapped her hands. "See, when you stick with it, you can do amazing things." From that day on, Spanky still started a lot of projects, but he made it his mission to finish one thing every week. Whether it was a puzzle, a story, or finally launching that model rocket, Spanky learned that the feeling of accomplishment was worth it. And guess what? A month later, he even finished writing the superhero story.